spring is here. We've had a lot of projects in the works for the last 2 or 3 months. This is gonna be a catch-up video because we got things going on. Two.
We're nearing springtime, so it's time to get back on the ATV grind and get it ready to rip, because when spring's going, we're going to be hitting it hard and get some good content out for you guys today. So what we got going on now with the old girl is water pump starting to leak a little bit, so it's an indicator that she needs a rebuild. So we're going to put new seals in it and see what happens there. I got a new fuel pump in it, a Moose racing fuel pump, which is really just stock. The old one was really not pumping fuel very well compared to our other Predator we have. And I've been chasing some idling issues, and it really kind of in the mid-range, it kind of falls on its face a little bit. So definitely putting a fuel pump in it. It helped a little bit. Idling's a lot better, but we're still got a lot of backfiring going, which is in the jetting. But according to HMF Racing, which I got a full exhaust system on it, a little bit of backfire is normal, but it's a pretty aggressive backfire, so it's definitely got to see if we can get most of that out. Yeah, I got a new seat on, as you can see. Nice and grippy, way better than the old one because the other one's orange and crappy. Gonna be putting LEDs in the headlights, which many of you might be asking, hey, you gotta use special Polaris bulbs. Well, my buddy has managed to 3D print me an adapter that's gonna convert these expensive Polaris bulbs that you can only get in halogen to some nice LED bulbs from Honda. So I'm gonna give that a shot and see what happens there, so I can have some good lights. Other than that, she'll really be ripping. She's in pretty good shape. Obviously, I want to get the wheels powder coated, probably a gloss black. I was gonna look at getting some bead locks, but really don't need them. I've never needed them in the 15 years I've been riding, so it's not really in for me. She's doing pretty good. I hate the graphics kit. It looks good, but the quality is crap. I got screwed over by the person I bought it from. They said they were gonna make it right, which I gave them time, because I'm a fair person, life happens, and they just ghosted me after months. So pretty disappointed. I might be ripping it off. I don't know. We'll see how the first couple of rides go, but it's already coming unglued. So pretty disappointed in that. So you might be seeing some appearance changes as well. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So let's get started on this water pump. Nothing fancy here, but I noticed while it's sitting over this winter that she started to have a little drip in it. I don't know if I can get it so you guys can see. Starting to drip, just a tiny bit. So it's an indicator that the seal's starting to go bad, so not a big deal. We'll pop that cover off, see what's going on. No carnage. We'll get a seal kit, and water pump should be ready to go. Also, while we're down there, I have a oil leak right about there on that bolt. That's for their pressure relief for the oil system. I think it has the wrong seal on it, so I ordered a new one from Polaris. Get that all sealed up and not leaking any oil. I mean, it's not like leaking, but after it, there's a little bit of residue, as you can see. Also forgot to mention, got a new master cylinder there. That's a cheapo that I tried. The bolt holes don't even line up, and it would not bleed. Went and bought a brand new bleeder, and still was not helping me out. So I managed to get a new one from Polaris. It was a little more expensive, but if it works, I don't care. I need rear brakes. Started doing the water pump, gonna reseal it, and came across some disappointing stuff. So on here, there's a little seal on this bearing, and mechanical seal went out with the water pump, started leaking through weak bolt. Not a big deal. That's what they're designed for. Pulled it off, and the coating on the bearing actually got ate away, and now you can see ball bearings. So Predator motor's got to come out. Unfortunately, got to resplit it. I just did the transmission in it, so that's my fault. Should have replaced it. It's like the only bearing on the entire quad that I didn't replace. So lesson learned there. So unfortunately, she's coming back apart, but we're gonna be putting some goodies back in here, so it won't be a complete waste. So we'll hit you up with the time lapse and get this girl out.
100 grams. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah. family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family.
What the heck is that noise? Okay, there's Big Red's car. Oh God. The doors are open in the garage. Uh-oh. What do we got now? Hey, handsome. Let's see, what the... Oh God, why'd you do this to me? Oh.
Surprise!
Oh my God. Oh, another one. Oh, bruh, son of a... Another dumpster fire of a unit.
So right here we have a Yamaha Moto 4.
Or what's left of it.
Yeah, it's kind of in pieces. Bought this thing about 8 years ago, about $300. All I did was replace the spark plug. 7 years ago, it stopped running. Last time we rode it, we were here.
When we were 16.
Yes. We took it to the gravel pits, decided to go through a small lake, and flooded it. Drove all the way back home, parked it, hasn't ran since. Took apart the engine, looks great, pretty clean. But now we're having some issues with the electrical, so we're gonna kind of go through that front to back, see what we got, and go from there.
Yeah, so might have been some major peer pressure with the flooding of said vehicle.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's yeah. Whoops. Tee. So yeah, some cobble wiring was done, not by me or Big Red. So we're trying to figure this out. I'm probably going to have to start looking up some schematics, but there's some weird stuff going on with this harness in the front area by the key switch and the kill switch area. I had power to the headlights and stuff the other day, but we're chasing no spark. So we got a fresh battery in, gonna put some fresh grounds, clean up our connections. We're see what's going on with the old Moto 4.
I haven't been here in the last several months because I've been living downstate with my wife while she finishes up her schooling. We are moving actually up north from here, near Traverse City, Michigan. So anyways, I'm up because we are actually hopefully buying a house right now. It's mid-March right now, so it's time to take the snow bike kit off the bike, convert it back to a dirt bike, and that way when it's time to ride, it'll be ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna time lapse it, and that was just a quick little update. The garage has gone through some changes. We're finally getting some better new lights in here because the old lights we kept blowing them up. I don't really know why. We got garage door openers on here finally. I mean, this is my parents' place. I don't know if you guys knew that. I was living here in the meantime while me and my wife were getting life figured out. But anyways, let's get the bike back to summertime and time lapse it.
100. Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and a pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a crown.
What is going on here? I'm hearing a lot of weird things going on. Well. What do we have here?
Not a warrior.
Even better.
a shitty Yamaha 4.
I'm trying to get him to buy a Warrior for $500.
Dude, the Warriors are bulletproof.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong with a Warrior.
I'm working on it, okay? I gotta talk to my bank.
Oh, gosh.
You just need to put back together.
The old ball and chain.
So we'll have. Just needs to put back together. That's all. It's another engine job. But for $500, you can't lose.
You can't lose. As long as it's just not a very bad engine job. That could mean a lot of different things.
Just
For
put
$500
back together.
$500 ain't bad. Oh my gosh.
8, but I'm gonna try to talk it down.
You can probably talk them down. So have we figured anything out on this thing yet?
I got the wiring pretty well. Pretty much. I'm sure I got the wiring put back together, right?
We think. So someone, I haven't looked at the previous video yet, but have you talked about...
Things have been spliced and diced, and a lot of colorful wiring.
Gotcha.
On said unit. Once I actually get spark, then I'll fully
We'll complete
rewire
the project.
it properly.
Rewire it.
Now it's just kind of stringed together. I'm just trying to get spark.
Trying to figure out why, why can't we get spark?
So at this point, it's either I just have to put a relay in it because the relay had no contacts in it anymore. I mean, you're supposed to have continuity on one of the pins, and I had 0. So that was bad. I got a new one. Once I get the wiring and fuse back put in it, see if I got spark. If not, I think the CDI box went bad because last time this ran, it was drowning. So water was in places.
Who did that, Carver?
Peer pressure.
Who did the peer pressure?
Brock.
What?
That is not, never.
I would never do that.
Come on, it's not that deep. Yeah.
5 years later. Here we are.
Something's not right because it just popped the fuse when I touched it. So something's not wired up right.
Who did the wiring?
I didn't want that plugged back in. Noah.
No.
That's the third 10 amp. Second 10 amp we just went through.
Better not be blowing my... Actually, I don't know whose 10 amps you're blowing, but they're not mine.
Don't worry about it.
Classic site. Duramax in the garage.
This is the first time this one's ever needed work.
I think the last time I was here, there was a Ford, and the time before that, there was another Ford.
And
Jesse, what do you drive?
Whoa. Okay. They were crashes. Those were crashes by not us, and I fixed them up, and they have not broke down since.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
How many miles does Cole have on this thing?
230.
Not bad.
So for
Not bad.
max miles, it's 100,000.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Something's fucked up.
I see that now. Question is what?
All right, something's wired backwards. Who wired it backwards? There's a ground to the hot, and it's not supposed to be that way.
I'm gonna guess the carper before me.
Ooh.
That's why we're here. Brock, you didn't even get this wired up right, you dumbass.
Uh-oh.
You just put that. Oh my.
You just put these ones
I know.
I
told you to fix them so they weren't touching. Which ones did you mess with? I just watched you cut that wire.
This
that
one
was
I
you.
cut and put back in.
No.
Uh-oh.
Because that's where you had it.
Uh-oh.
You keep it up. I'm going back inside.
Uh-oh.
Good. Maybe I'll get some peace and quiet tonight. Think.
Uh-oh.
Jesse, help me load this piece of junk up.
Is it going in the dumpster?
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Is it going in the back of the Dodge, and the Dodge is going in the dumpster?
And then the Dodge is going to Pat Nose.
As if we get the Dodge on the driveway.
Oh, gosh. Well, put some better wheels on the damn thing.
I like my drag slicks.
Never seen a truck get stuck going into a garage on dry pavement.
First time for everything.
I swear you got it, Alright. We're getting somewhere.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Alright.
Will she fire?
We need to make sure we got juices going where juices need to. Where the juices need to be going. All right, power there.
I'm hearing,
That's made the relay work too.
I think it's officially spring. I'm hearing animals that are coming out of hibernation.
Spring just started the other day.
I know, it started yesterday. That's a good sign. Oh, man. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Making progress?
Okay.
So,
Get over there.
oh, man.
About time.
We got Spark?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
I wasn't really paying attention that well.
Oh, God.
Put it.
No Sparky.
Oh my God.
Is the key on?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't touch the fucking
There's a
key.
kill switch on.
No.
Okay, it's on run.
Could have got Suzuki.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Or an Artie Cat.
Not far off.
Which is
Suzuki.
So. I think we need to try Suzuki.
Oh, we're a cold starter again, huh? Is she dead?
We'll see.
Oh! She almost had it. Oh! 2 cranks. She's golden. Classic. Look at that. No hesitation. Sump for the win.
Daniel, won't be able to leave the driveway.
No, probably not. It's pretty muddy over here.
It was funny. There was no snow under the truck. Trying to move it, it was stuck. Because it was stuck. It's sunk in mud.
It's probably still stuck there. Oh gosh. Maybe you put some air in the front tires, you wouldn't have a hard time rolling. You're a little low up here.
My best tire.
good tire too.
Oh gosh, the other tire's spinning. That tire's low. That tire's low. That tire's bald. He needs a little push. Woo! Wow, she actually starts up in 2 cranks. That was impressive.
It would have started up with 1 if I just held the gas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't even get it out of dry dirt.
Not even close to dry.
But this isn't mud either. This is literally grass that's wet. Oh, one wheel wonder.
He can't usually squeeze this now. He's a good tire.
Yeah.
Something.
Dude, if they're gonna part out that other Dodge, maybe we can use the front end, or maybe we can use that frame for parts or something.
The white Dodge, they're parting it out.
Dude, I don't know if they're gonna part it out, but if they're gonna just get rid of it.
We're back with the Clapter now. It is in pieces again, so it's time to get back at it. I want this done by the summer, so I'm gonna work pretty diligently on it. Now I'm getting rid of all the jank that's on it, because there's just some things on here that were just kind of temporary for like going to Silver Lake or just to get it out for a video or something. Hindsight, probably should just went straight to getting it done the first time, but you know, I had the subframe built pretty good for the Chevy body, but the Ford body is just way different. So I just chopped off that old crappy subframe that I just temporarily made to go to Silver Lake, so it's time to get rid of that, start fresh, and I have an idea what I want to do. Basically, the one thing that I just really hate about this so far is that the body, I'm gonna try to get the body to sit a little lower. help just cover more stuff here. So all this is just open and it just looks weird from the side. So what I'm gonna do is make my subframe like I had it last time, just better. And then I'm gonna come back and make some sidewalls that are actually structural to protect your legs or whatever if something were to happen. And then we're gonna put some side paneling on here to help just cover some of this up. It's gonna look way better. It'll be much better done. And the next thing that needs done, that's kind of the main issue, is the gas tank, which normally sits here. This gas tank is nothing but jank. It works, but it leaks, and I've changed it so many times. So I'm gonna have a professional weld me one up together because I just don't have a TIG welder. Someday we'll get one and learn to do it, but at this point I'm just gonna have it professionally done, and then it'll fit in this cubby way better. It'll sit at a lower profile and shouldn't leak, and it'll just all be really nice. I'm just gonna go through and just fix all my janky welds and whatnot. So the steering works great. The way that the player steering on these ATVs was just minimal. The bump steer is horrible and all that. So this thing sucks to steer. Eventually, I want to get power steering on it. I've said that before, but those are really expensive. I'm just not getting to that at this point. So what I'm gonna do though is get rid of these brackets, and then I'm gonna put in a hydraulic bracket so we can actually adjust the steering wheel. It's just one thing I just didn't think about, but we're gonna do that. And we're gonna work on the bumper. I have a winch we're gonna put in this, so we're gonna get all this done. And then we're gonna install the dash and stuff. So I'm gonna have all the dash. I'll have all the dash mounted into the Power Wheels dash, so it'll be as realistic as possible. So we're just gonna go through and fix the jank. I didn't show it couple months ago. I did go through and rebuild the whole front end, so it was pretty sloppy. And I also put 2-inch wheel spacers on every wheel because it needed to be widened out, because this body is wider than the Chevy bodies, so the tires were hitting just because they're so oversized. I also need to rebuild the front diff at some point. In reverse, it has a growling noise. I think I have a gear broken in there. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But so that's where we're at with this, just fixing the jank.
100 grams.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene still.
The adventures of Big Red and the Scrub continue. What do we got going on now?
I'm gonna serve as crap. This was 7 years of water,
Oof.
gas,
Oof.
microbes, something. So yeah, I guess we're gonna attempt to clean this, but
If you got something sitting out back that's been there for at least a year, you might wanna check her out.
it's not looking.
This is what 7 years does.
It's not looking healthy. But things are moving, so there might be hope.
There might be.
Carper's also learning the wonders of Facebook Marketplace.
Ah. Oh yes.
Supposed to go pick up a Yamaha Warrior today. Well, the guy didn't message me back till 2 o'clock this morning. Waiting to hear back, see if I'm supposed to go to Indiana or not. And yeah,
So here we are.
fixing another project in the process of getting ready to buy another.
And we learned, I don't remember how much you guys have covered, but it wasn't getting spark, and it was a CDI box was bad.
Yep, replaced the CDI box first thing this morning. Instantly got spark. Tried getting her a run. We didn't check the carb, and now this is where we're at.
And that should have been the thing to check before you started this whole thing.
I thought about it.
At least a second thing to check. Carb clean, and hopefully that's the last thing major to make her run to start running. So we're gonna soak her in some Pine Sol for a while. We don't have a sonic cleaner, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh my god, that looks so.
I think we're just better off with the Chinese dog, but.
I don't think it looks as. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it looks.
The f are these guys doing again?
For the channel. Yeah, it's all for the channel.
For the channel. All right, you heard it, guys. For the channel. What poor decisions did we make this time? Oh boy.
Well, what's it say? It makes your predator look good.
Oh god. Oh god.
New starter though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, new starter.
Oh, we're looking at a warrior. Oh, she's a little bare bones.
We're getting ready to popcorn.
We're up 150 cc from the Moto 4.
Oh, yeah, that's still in pieces too.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up with you and broken Honda or Yamahas?
Well, I got broken Dodges too.
Oh, what?
Why get something that runs?
The classic.
There's
Yellow.
supposed to be another set of plastics, but as you're driving down there and you already negotiated a price beforehand, and then you start leaving with said money, the guy says, "Oh, the other plastics don't come in included with that price as you're halfway down there."
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And they were the nicer plastics.
So, anyways, you got the classic yellow. Is there anything wrong with these plastics?
Not really. But it's kind of a basket case. That's what we do here.
Yes. Lots of basket
But we
cases.
already got a build picked out. Why pretty much everything's already off it. We're gonna powder coat the frame.
Well, this is the only real damage to the plastics.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, so
Nothing too
make a
major.
little piece underneath it and then weld it.
Plastic
Yeah.
weld it.
Yeah.
The build is gonna be patriotic.
I do know that these sound really nice with a DG exhaust.
Either that's gonna be an HMF.
We had a long talk because it's a 3-hour trip.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at the phone. I was like, damn, they're not back yet.
I didn't realize that they have a time change too. So
They have a time. They were that far over.
yeah.
No, we were like 45 minutes in the Indiana from Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Just say though, I'm negotiating next time.
So $400 in a 7-hour road trip.
Yeah, and about $120 worth of diesel.
Yeah, in fuel.
Nah, with that price. It was about $100.
Perfect, because that's what I gave you.
Classic Chevy problems right here.
You know you got a good Silverado when you open tailgate with pliers. It's just part of the beast. At least it starts on my
It's-
Ford. You can live with
What? Yours barely started this morning.
it. Minor details.
Barely. It cranked for like 10 seconds straight.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Cummins almost started up better than that.
No. It was a little weird. I don't know why he always starts. That was weird.
It wasn't even that cold today.
No, that's the weird part. It'll start in -20, but freaking when it's 40 out, It also didn't come with a grab bar, or a bumper, or a seat.
Now you can fabricate one. A seat? I don't know about that.
Alright, let's go.
You just soiled yourself.
Wait, someone shit themselves?
Harper did.
Oh God. It has suspension. And
Well, what's it say? There's only like 2 bolts on the carrier on right now, so
Get good, scrub.
he's just talking smack now that everything's home.
Ah.
Yeah, there was a few times he threatened to kick me out of the truck and make me walk.
Ah.
We weren't even in Michigan yet.
I was gonna sell it to Jacob for $500, make $500 profit,
Ah.
and then charge him labor.
There you go.
See, I was making out like a bandit. What's to say? I got my way. Oh, I gotta check my concoction.
Oh God.
Oh god, yeah.
We need to go. It's probably too dark. Brock made his own special concoction,
I'm a chemist.
and the concoction he mixed together is like oil and vinegar. The two chemicals have completely separated, so they're not doing anything.
Well, at least the jets are getting clean good. That's what I really care about. All right.
Well, it's still there. It didn't blow up, so.
That's true.
Doesn't smell like chlorine.
Carpenter's not gonna slip this time.
Rubber won't flip.
Yeah, most of the ice is gone now.
We haven't checked that part yet.
Well, it's no longer pink.
Oh yeah, it's still pink.
Oh.
So what'd you mix in this concoction?
Oh, dude, there's definitely some stuff in there. I definitely did something.
All right, let's go bring it in the light.
Let's get this away from my nostrils.
I can smell it. This might be the next big thing, guys, for carb cleaning.
Yeah. We got some fresh gasoline.
Of course.
Some purple power. Some freaking citrus goo gone. Mixed very heavily.
Oh.
This is
all concentrate.
All concentrate.
Moto 4. You'll be put together someday.
Yeah, I'd say that definitely did some.
What the heck? That is some weird looking material in there.
Maybe it soaked it a little too long.
It's pretty clean. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Definitely toothbrush will clean that one up.
Yeah.
A little scared to see it. That didn't clean up very good. It needs agitated.
Yeah, just a tad bit of agitation. The real question is the jets.
The jets actually were like the best part.
I think everything's separated in there.
There's a lot of sandy in there.
Oh man.
Dude, that's a... What is that?
It's like, I don't know. It's like the Goo Gone and the purple power mixed together and made something.
It's like a film on top. It's like it's all separated.
I need to go down to stuff.
Check this out. Now that I'm moving out, we have automation. We have electricity. We have technology. Oh yeah. It's actually not bad. There's a lot of rust broken off. That is actually not bad. And these were completely white when we took them out with varnish. Now normally we would use some pine sol, but it's not here right now. So Brock made something up. All right, so we made some progress. It actually turned out really good. I had to make a bracket for the winch here. I used some really strong angle iron to make this fit in there. I had to cut this metal section out. So the way I have it in there, I cut the metal section out so there was clearance for the cable, obviously. Now this is the bumper. Now I don't even know if this was on this machine when I bought the quad. I'm not sure if this is a Polaris bumper or aftermarket, but it's got a hole there for a winch, so it's gonna work really good with that. But that's gonna be down the road. So I'm gonna grab the welder. We're gonna weld this mount in and then hook up the winch, and the winch will be done. Just one of them things that just never got to, but I'm redoing this whole area. I'm redoing the battery mount and stuff. I got this battery from Enershare. It's just a lithium battery for these quads. Works great. It's so compact. It's light. It's small. We'll see how it works with the winch. But anyways, that's where we're at. Well. Got all kinds of chaos coming in.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
There was snow on the ground.
Not.
Now it's today's Easter, and it's feels like 70 degrees. It is nice.
And it's still not raining, so
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
So we are. I don't know what Brock talked about, but the whole reason that this is apart is because the water pump. He's going through and retouching up every single part, basically. So it's gonna be fresh. Looks like. And the piston looks really good, and we didn't have much time on it, but it looks good, so that's good. Just a typical view. The Scrub and Scrub Jr. working on the Predator. And someone lost a 10mm socket.
I don't want to talk about
Typical.
touchy subject.
That's
Not
boy.
sure where it went. I heard a lot of pinging, and now I don't know where it's at. So that's cool.
Yeah, you'll find it with the rest of the stuff you always lose. And now I'm over here supervising on the Clapter.
That's what you want to call it. Move on to the something up here.
Precision.
Precision Ooga Dooga.
Technician.
They ain't coming loose this time.
red goo plus precision Ooga Dooga.
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Van Gogh. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. I'm baddie, she bad, but she totally nice. Nails are blue and her toes feel like white. Det kunne blive lige med chart, at der så for my leg. He knew it for sure, but he left with a why. Yeah, we
Finally got the car back on. Trying to get her to start.
Yep, car's back on. Dead battery. Someone let the key on.
Got spark? You got all the good stuff to make her run? Just trying.
I knew we had spark.
Well, after about 1,000 pulls of the old pull cord, a lot of brake cleaner down the cylinder, she fires.
The idle was kind of up a lot.
Okay.
So the pull on this or adjusted.
But it does run.
It runs.
So that
Years later.
we're getting somewhere. We're starting to look a little hairy that maybe she's low on compression.
She has 75 psi at the moment. Maybe she'll break loose.
I mean, it's definitely enough to run, but we need to get some heat cycles in her and see what she does. But we know it's gonna run.
All right, boys. First start up with your grill. Daddy proud. Joker. How much they got, but I think this is the first start for the Predator. I was in getting some dinner. Oh my goodness! Woo! How many pulls does it take, Carper? 3, 2.
Wow.
Purrs like a kitten. Got some smoke. That's probably their 75 psi right there.
Definitely got hanging night a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe the carb needs ran a little. So that does it. You guys are all caught up with us now. So we've had a lot going on. Now, unfortunately, off camera, Brock's Predator was overheating. He took the water pump apart and basically the impeller has sheared off from the shaft. So the Predator engine is coming apart again. Stop funny. Predator's coming apart again. Let's get a new water pump shaft. And me and Wyatt went riding the other day and this happened.